Kid Stars, fun for me. Kid Stars, where I love to be. Kid Stars, let's all stay. Kid Stars, let's all play. Hooray!
Kid Stars, please tell me, who's the presenter going to be? It's Oscar!
Good morning, and welcome to my 100th morning of being a Kid Stars presenter! So let's...
Party!
Thank you, Harry! Yay! Yay! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yay! So, to celebrate my 100th morning of being a Kid Stars presenter, I've chucked the original schedule in the bin and replaced it with a schedule which includes double bills of my top 10 childhood TV shows. So without any further ado, let's get started with this very special morning. First of all, a double bill of Teletubbies. This first episode is called Feeding the Chickens. And the second episode is called Swimming with Stephanie. Almost there, almost at the other end of the pool. Made it! Hurrah! Now, before we go any further, let me remind you of that amazing magic trick that Bree did yesterday. You know, the magic trick that made her turn invisible. Have a look at this.
Pingu receives a postcard now. I wonder who from.
Let's pretend to be invisible with our friends from Rainbow.
Where's she gone? Where's she gone?
Let's pretend to be invisible with our friends from Rainbow.
Let's find out how to be brave with Mophie.
Oh, there she is. You see, Bree is full of magic. Let's see if I can do that. Hey, it worked. And now to make myself visible again. Here I am. I'm back. Now it's time for a double bill of the Storymakers. This first episode is called Fun and Games. Hooray and hurrah! And the second episode is called Prints. You know, as in the paw prints that dogs make. You know, woof! I don't know why I do that. Now it's time for a double bill of Andy Pandy. The first episode is called The Noisy Ball, which I think makes this noise. Boing! And the second episode is called Tiffo Gets a Car. Although, I don't think dogs are the best drivers. I told you, one just crashed their car right into the studio. Wait a minute. Was that even a dog that crashed their car into the studio? Now it's time for a double bill of classic Bob the Builder! Or as I call it, Bob the Builder! The first episode is called Travis Paints the Town, and as you can see, the production crew have made the studio and me look like a portrait. And the second episode is called Travis and Scoop's Race Day. On your marks, get set, go! Now it's time for a double bill of Pingu. The first episode is called Pingu Looks After the Egg, which is going to be excellent. And the second episode is called Bowl of Fun. Although I'm surprised it's not called a Bowl of Laughs. But you'll be getting a Bowl of Laughs right after this double bill of Pingu. As promised, here is this Bowl of Laughs. It's time for another one of my jokes! And today's one goes like this. What lies behind the Balti wardrobe? Narnia. And there'll be another joke tomorrow morning. Right now, though, it's time for a double bill of classic Fireman Sam! Or as I call it, Fireman Sam! The first episode is called Norman's Tricky Day. Uh-oh, look out! And the second episode is called Bentley the Robot. Okay, everyone, get all your shiny things together, because it's now time to play 2 games of the Shiny Show! In this first game, we'll be learning all about how Indian food is made. I love Indian food. And in this second game, we'll be learning all about how to play football. Ugh. Alright, come on. Who kicked that football through the window? Now it's time for a double bill of Bill and Ben! Double trouble. The first episode is called Balloon Tricks. Oh, look. I have a hot air balloon up there, look. And the second episode is called Every Cloud Has a Silly Lining. Nope, no clouds in this studio. And if you want to hear that Bill and Ben story of how they made a cotton wool cloud and played a trick on Slowcoach with it again, you're in luck, because on Friday, our very own Bree will be reading that very story to you as part of Kidstar's bedtime stories. I'll certainly be watching. But right now, though, back to today, where it's time for a double bill of classic Postman Pat! Or as I call it, Postman Pat! The first episode is called Postman Pat Has Too Many Parcels. Take it easy, Pat. And the second episode is called Postman Pat and the Robot. Now that can go either way. And now I've saved the best till last. It's time for a double bill of classic Thomas and Friends! Or as I call it, Thomas and Friends! You knew it was coming. The first episode is called Cranky Bugs. And the second episode is called Busy Going Backwards. And if you didn't notice, I'm wearing badges of Thomas the Tank Engine, Postman Pat, Bill and Ben, and Fireman Sam. 4 of the characters who we've seen today. But I'm afraid that's all we've got time for in this morning's Kidstars, which is such a shame. Because I think in all of Kidstar's 5-year history, this has got to be the best morning we've ever had. Don't you agree? But don't you worry, because I'll be back tonight at 6 o'clock with the Good Night Hour, which will include 5 extra programs before you head off to bed. And don't forget, Kidstars will be back tomorrow morning for even more fun and games, so there's a whole lot to look forward to. Before I go though, I just want to thank Kidstars for letting me join their presenting team, and to reach up to 100 presenting days. I mean, I'm chuffed. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm just so grateful, and hopefully I'll get to do this job for another 100 days. Sorry. You can tell in my voice that I'm chuffed. Now, before I get too emotional, you have an awesome day now. Take care, and I'll see you tonight at 6 o'clock. Bye.